What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Wednesday's weekly report, and I know usually when we have these reports we kind of focus it on one thing, but today we're all over the place. There's a lot of information coming out from Pokemon, and we'll start off right now from the new Mewtwo Mega Evolution form revealed in the Pokken Tournament. There's a live stream put from the Pokken Tournament on Nico, and has revealed what appears to be a special Mewtwo Mega Evolution based on Mega Mewtwo X, and as you can see, there's some pictures here. As always, there'll be links down to below to everything. Thanks to PokeBeach for all the information about this stuff. Mewtwo is introduced from the get-go with the orange crystal spike on its shoulder, which I just showed you. A field of crystal that grows around it, and it Mega evolves into the form above. This new form also has an orange... Oh, wait, the crystal's right here. Sorry, it was the wrong Mewtwo I just showed while it's loading. The new form also has crystal spikes protruding from its body and glowing orange highlights. In its battle with Gengar, it uses attacks resembling Shadow Ball, and there's the orange spike that comes out from the Mewtwo, which of course evolves into Mega Mewtwo, which I showed earlier, but it has the Shadow Ball and Aura Spirit attack in this form, and exclusive variation in Pokken tournaments such as Dark Mega Mewtwo X, or could it be actually new form of Mega Mewtwo that appear in the future games? We are not sure. Like in the game, there's Ash Greninja, so will we see? Will it be a Dark Mega Mewtwo? Is there going to be like a showcase of the Mega Pokemon? Or will it be just a different variation of the Mega Pokemon? Just for the Pokken Tournament, sorry about that. It's going to be a big question. I think it's just going to be just a Shadow thing just for the Pokken Tournament. And just like in not Coliseum... what are those games? The games for the GameCube where you go and capture Pokemon, but they're Shadow Pokemon. I can't remember the top of my head, but why can I not remember those names? They're not. It's not Pokemon Coliseum because that's for the N64. Whatever the one for this GameCube where you would take Pokemon that were Shadow Pokemon. I feel like it's just gonna be that combo where it's just used for that certain game. But we know for sure that there is a new update. This was posted 4 days ago, 10 hours ago. Shadow Mewtwo officially revealed for Pokken Tournament. Pokemon Official YouTube has posted a Pokken Tournament video officially naming the Mewtwo form Shadow Mewtwo. No other details were provided though their footage does show the beginning snippet of the video we posted the other day. Since the name applies to the base form, we may get a Shadow Mega Mewtwo X and a Shadow Mega Mewtwo Y, just because the PokeBeach is saying that since there is just a Shadow Mewtwo, obviously if there's a Shadow Mewtwo, there's got to be a Shadow Mega Mewtwo X and a Shadow Mega Mewtwo Y. And once again, I just think that these are just going to be for the Pokken Tournament, just to kind of help bring the game, give kind of more interest, because when you hear of a Shadow Pokemon being exclusive to a certain game, it kind of builds the hype of, man, I really want to check out this game just so I can check out this Shadow Pokemon that's not released anywhere else. And that's why I think it's going to be released just for the Pokken Tournament. I can't see it being released anywhere else. But that's about the Pokemon Tournament. We're still very excited for the game. I'm ready to come out. I will have to go to my friend's house, though, to play it, but I know he'll buy it for his Wii U. I unfortunately don't have a Wii U yet. I'm waiting for the new console to come out, whatever that new Nintendo console is called. I think it's just a bunch of numbers currently right now. But once that is released, I'll buy me that new console. But next up, let's go from the Shadow Mewtwo. And we're actually going to take a trip to McDonald's, which is kind of weird. You never think McDonald's would make an appearance in the video. But TPCI, which is the Pokemon trading card company, has announced that Hoopa, or not card, is just, Pokemon overall, has announced that Hoopa will be distribution, but it's distributed. There we go. I don't know. I kind of stuttered there. Distributed in North America at McDonald's from November 27th to December 23rd. You'll be able to download to X, Y, Ruby, Sapphire via mystery gift. It comes at level 50, holding a Focus Sash and knows Hyperspace Hole, Astonish, Psychic, and Nasty Plots. Hoopa can change from its confirmed form to its unbound form if you have the prison bottle. To get it, you simply enter a Pokemon and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire with Hoopa in your party, and a worker will give it to you. It'll keep Hoopa in its unbound form for 3 days, and it is reusable. Hoopa can learn its signature move, Hyper Space Fury, starting at level 85 while it's in unbound form. The move can also be taught to Hoopa via the Pokemon Move Maniac in exchange for heart scales. If you have Hoopa in your party and take it to the Perfume Palace Library in XY, a man will tell you about his Hoopa's lore. If you want to be spoiled, you can read the event text here. This will be the first time McDonald's has actually hosted a Pokemon distribution in the United States. There we go, I didn't mess up that time. But it was taken down from the official Pokemon site, probably because it was not supposed to be leaked that early. But it's still cool that, that McDonald's is actually hosting a kind of, giveaway. Not a giveaway, but a distribution. Here we can see the Hoopa, and it's unbound and non-unbound. What is it called? Unbound and... what are the two forms? I already forgot. Confined and unbound. Confined and unbound. So there's Hoopa, confined and unbound. So 2 different forms. This looks pretty cool. It'd be, it's great to, you just drive out, go get a Big Mac, and go get your Pokemon, which is great. And not only are we going to have the Hoopa distribution, also, once again, we're going to have the Pokemon toys and cards and McDonald's Happy Meals in November. It seems like almost every wintertime there's some kind of theme going on with Pokemon being given away at the McDonald's, and we got these cards. We're gonna never read the description. We can just pretty much figure it out ourselves. We got all these little cards, and I mean these cards, which the cards are never really that great. They're just basically reprints. They will have some kind of cool foil patterns. Don't get me wrong. If you do want to collect the set, I think there's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 of them. You can collect them all if you need to. For some reason, you want to add it to your collection. There is always like a McDonald's promo. If you look at the bottom right, there's some that have an M on it. So that's pretty cool. But this time around, we got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different Pokemon. Of course, I'm always happy to have a Pikachu. I know a lot of people haven't seen my room, but I have Pikachus everywhere in my little corner. I have just the plushies and the little, the plastic figurines like we see here. But if you want to know, you can actually you could just get the Happy Meal and get your toys manually that way, or you could just buy all the toys. But as you see, there is what we already said. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of these and 12 cards. So it's gonna be interesting to see if there's gonna be 2 cards per pack, or how do you get all the cards and all the things. Let me make sure. One of 8 Pokemon toys to be inside each Happy Meal, including Pikachu, Hoopa, Primeape, blah 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 blah. I'm trying to see. One of the 12 printed cards will be available each Happy Meals. But like I said, you can just ask to buy the cards. Which is great. Yeah, we see right here at the bottom. It says, if McDonald's make you throw up, you could purchase the toys and cards simply at the counter. And if you want to go there, get you a Happy Meal, buy your toys, and get the Hoopa distribution. You can do that all at the same time after November 27th. After November 27th, you can get all that stuff, which is great. It's cool to see that Pokemon's actually participating with other companies. And not only are they participating with McDonald's, now they are participating with Build-A-Bear Workshop. Now, if you don't know, Build-A-Bear Workshop is a company. You go there, and you make your own custom bear, you put a heart into it, you basically bring it to life, and it's your own friend. But next year, fans will be able to build their own stuffed Pikachu at Build-A-Bear Workshops in North America, Europe, Australia, and through the shop's website. Fans will be able to customize Pikachu with a Pokeball hoodie, a Charizard costume, a chip that provides the Pika Pika sounds, and possibly additional options. We don't know everything yet. It's still up in the air, obviously. Only those who order Pikachu online will be able to get the Charizard costume, which is kind of strange because the fun of building these Build-A-Bears are to go and actually build it yourself, pick out the own custom, like you can pick out your own shirt. Now, even though all these shirts or the Charizard costumes would be the same, you can pick out your own Charizard costume, which is something cool. And also you can put your own heart in the bear or in the Pikachu, whatever they're going to do. It kind of takes away, since you only get the Charizard costume online. I kind of wish that it was both. No photos of the product or accessories have been released yet. We're still waiting on all that stuff. Everyone who buys Pikachu will also receive a unique Build-A-Bear Workshop branded Pokemon TCG card. It'll probably be some kind of Pikachu with the stamp over it. As you see right here, it says, the Pikachu will probably have a stamp over it. Or maybe it'll be a custom Pikachu card. Either way, it won't be that highly sought of a card just because anybody can go get one. The partnership is likely part of the Pokemon's 20th anniversary marketing plans, especially since it didn't start in the time for the holiday season. So not only is Pokemon partnering with McDonald's, they're also partnering with Build-A-Bear. They're just trying to get out there and get as much, advertisement as they can get in this time through November and January. All right, so next up we have the Breakthrough Collector's Chest tins. They are out early, and as you see, these tins look pretty amazing. Let's see if it'll pick up. I just want to look at the tin, please. If it doesn't work, like I said earlier in the video, down below will be links to everything. You kind of just check them out yourself. But let's see, the Breakthrough Collector's tins won't be out until November 18th, but some Walmart stores already have it on the shelves. Each tin comes with 5 booster packs. Oh, there's the tin there. It's a metal tin. It has a little handle. Let's see if it can pop up. We'll read this first. Each tin comes with 5 booster packs, XY88 Chespin Pikachu, Hoopa promos, a coin, 2 sticker sheets, a mini album, and a notepad, 4 pencils, and a TCGO card. The whole package costs $24.99. Usually 5 packs is $20 because they're like $4 to $5 a piece. So if you're valuing them at $5 a piece, you're basically getting the price of you're basically just buying the price of the packs. Like if you consider them $5 a piece. Whenever I think of packs, I always consider them at $4 a piece. I don't know if I'm just weird, but either way, $24.99 for 5 packs. Chespin, Pikachu, Hoopa promos, a coin, 2 sticker sheets, mini album, and a notepad. That's a great deal. Let's see if we can pull up this the coin and this thing. They're not gonna load for me right now. They're gonna take a second, and we don't have time. Let's move on. Like I said, down below will be links to everything. And not only is the collector's chest tin out early, the Pikachu X and Hoopa EX Legendary Collections are out early as well. And if you don't know, there is a new mini set, quote unquote, is coming out, and that's the Legendary Collections. There's nothing too crazy about it. We'll go over we'll go over all the cards here in a second that are in the sets. But the Hoopa and Pikachu Legendary Collections are now available early at some Walmart stores, although their official release date isn't until November 18th. And it is November 3rd, so pretty early. It's 15 days early, so that's pretty crazy that it's going to release early. But let's see, ready for a promo. They go over all the promos. There's a Palkia, Zekrom, Latias, Blackirm, Regigigas, Pikachu EX, a Pikachu EX. That is amazing. Reshiram, Dialga, Latios, Wakirm, Arceus, and a Hoopa EX. Now, if you are a fan of these legendary Pokemon, you can easily, pick up these legendary collections and get them. The promo cards have a new glossy finish, similar to the break cards, but without the refracting circular pattern. We'll see them in a second. Let's see here. As opposed to before, each collection comes with a pin of either Pikachu or Hoopa, which you kind of see right here. There's a little Pikachu pin you can see right here. If you want to see it, like I said, the link to be down below. You can see a bigger size of it. So you get the pin. You get 5 booster packs of previous sets. I don't think it's all of Breakthrough. As you see right here, there is a Roaring Skies pack. I'm going to see it right there, but there is a Breakthrough set right there. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of 5 packs you get, but you still get 5 booster packs, PTCGO, and you either get the Palkia, Zekrom, Blackirm, Latios, Regigigas, Pikachu EX, or Reshiram, Dialga, Latios, Wakirm, Arceus, and Hoopa for $34.99, which is a little bit more expensive than the tins. They are $25, while these are $35 basically. But still, it's a pretty cool combo. I mean, pretty good thing. You get 5 packs, like I said. If you value them for $5 a piece, that's $25. So basically, you're paying $10 for each of these the promo cards, which there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically $2 a piece is what you're paying for them, and then you get the pin and a code card. So I mean, you could value maybe them at $1.50 or $1 and call it a day. But let's go over these cards and make sure. Okay, we'll go over this one first or second. We'll go over this one. This is obviously the Hoopa one. You get the Dialga with Medical, does 30. Time freeze, 80. Your opponent can play any Pokemon from his or her hand to evolve their Pokemon during his or her next turn. A white camera. Look at this artwork, looks amazing. First off, big props. The promo sets always look really cool, and I'm glad they put a lot of effort into it, especially since they are legendary Pokemon, and a lot of people like looking at the legendary Pokemon. White Gear, Hyper Beam, 40, flip a coin if heads, discard energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon, and Flare Blizzard, 120, this Pokemon can't use Flare Blizzard during next turn. I don't think either one of these cards are that competitive. Like 120 HP, it's not that high, they don't do that much damage, they're not knocking out an EX Pokemon, they're going to fairly get knocked out, so they need a lot of energy to commit to not even knocking anything out. Hoopa EX 140, Hyperspace Ring, search deck for 2 item cards, reveal them and put into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards, and Wonder Trick 100 damage, your opponent switches his or her active Pokemon with one of his or her bench Pokemon, but it only does 100 damage, that's not a lot, it needs 3 Psychic Energies, and there's not really a good way to power up Psychic Pokemon, so Hoopa's not that great of a card either. Once again, oh my goodness, these cards look at this Arceus. This Arceus looks just like the god Pokemon he's supposed to be. He's chilling in the light, soaking everything up. But Gather Light, it has move as many energies as like from your dimension Pokemon to this Pokemon in Judgment Blast. This attack does 30 more damage for each different type of basic energy attached to this Pokemon. Now, out of this Hoopa thing, I think the Arceus is the best one. If you have 3 different energies on it, you can do 100 damage. Then you have the Smeargle card, which lets you switch out energies off the Arceus, which could be cool. Definitely not a super playable card, but definitely something to look into. I think he's definitely probably the best attacker out of the Hoopa EX. I'm not saying he's the best attacker overall, don't get me wrong. Next up is Latios, 100 HP. Glide for 20. Look at Palkia. Sorry, buddy. Is Palkia even on this one? No, Palkia's not on this one. Latios, Skyblade, 70. If Latios is on your bench, this attack does 50 more damage. So what? 130, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, 12, 120. What am I thinking? I don't know. Squeaky's bad at math, but that's okay. 120, wait, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I thought 130. Whatever. But still, Skyblade, 120, as I just did math on my fingers. It's still not the great of attack. It needs a double Dragon Energy and then a DCE, so 4 energies, 100 HP. It's just going to get one-shotted by a Mega Manectric for 110. Next up is Reshiram, Slash for 20, Repeater, Blaze for 90, flip a coin until you get Tails. This stack does 20 more damage for each heads. Now this card, cool, but could be used with like a Victini or a Trick Coin. You can constantly just, try to reflip all your coins to get that crucial amount of damage. Well, you need 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You need 4 heads straight with the Muscle Band to knock out the majority of Pokemon in the game, or 3 in a Muscle Band to do 170. So Reshiram still not the great of attacker, but I will give him credit. These are some amazing looking cards, and if you are into collecting these the legendary cards, this will be something to look into. And then finally we have these Pikachu EX one, and once again these cards look amazing. Oh my goodness. Look at Latios. He had the Palkia and the Latios card, now you have the vice versa. But let's go over here. We got Zekrom making a Palkia making an appearance in the Zekrom, which is kind of weird. You usually think Reshiram. Is Zekrom on this one? I mean, there's Zekrom right there. It's weird that this one, whatever. There's no Reshiram in this picture, but whatever. Zekrom 120, Slash 20, Volta Storms 90. This attack does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Yep, we'll move along. Latios, look at this. A Braviary and a Noibat. There we go. Look at me in Pokemon. Eon Connection, draw a card. If Latios is on your bench, draw one more card. I'd rather just play Deoxys, the one that lets you attack on your first turn. Speedwing, 60 for 3 energies, a Psychic and a DCE. Black Hair, Thundernail, flip a coin if heads. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. And Frozen Slice. This attack does 20 damage to itself, but 120, and it actually needs 2 double dragon energies is probably like the best way to power it up, because it needs a water, lightning, and a colors. I mean, if you're attacking with something that needs lightning energies, you might as well just like use Zekrom with the Bolt Strike. That is 120. But look at these. So we're going down. Look at this Regigigas. Oh my goodness. Regigigas has always been a cool card, in my opinion. I don't think we've had a Regigigas card in a long time. Oh no, we've had Regigigas EX with Giga Power. But either way, Earthen Awakening, whenever you attach an energy card from your hand to this Pokemon, heal 20 damage from it, and Gigas Punch 100 damage, flip 2 coins. If both are tails, this attack does nothing, but 100 for 4, and he also has a 4 tree cost. That's such a bigger tree cost. We'll go with Pikachu in a second, because I think this is the best card overall. But Palkia, Wave Splash for 30 and Cross Slicer for 80. Your opponent can't attach any energy from his or her hand to the defending Pokemon during his or her next turn. Now, if the card said your opponent can't attach energy from his or her hand to their Pokemon during their next turn, that would be a great card. But now it says to the defending Pokemon, so they can't just put it on the bench Pokemon retreat and attack it that way. So Palkia almost had it. He almost had it and just needs 3 energies. But he is a water type, so you can't like double dragon energy as well as these like Latios and everything else, like the Black Kyurem. You can actually attach a double dragon energy to it. But Palkia is just a straight up water, so you can't do that. But let's go over what I think is the best card in this legendary collection. Pikachu EX. Thank you, Pokemon. You printed the Pikachu EX card. I am so happy. It's going to be really cool. But either way, let's go over. Pikachu EX has 130 HP. Very, very low HP, but that's fine. We're fine with that. We're fine with Pikachu having 130. It has an Iron Tail. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 30 damage. Times the number of heads. Not that great of an attack, but the second attack we are going to look at is Overspark. Discard all lightning energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage times the amount of energy cards you discarded, which is great. And if you remember, there was a card, Magnezone from Breakthrough, unless you attach as many lightning energy cards from your hand to one of your Pokemon. And of course, you can attach it to this Pikachu EX. And you can use Superior Energy Retrieval, get back 4 energies. You can put them back onto a Pikachu, and you can use Overspark over and over again for 200, 200, 200, 200. Attach a Muscle Band to it, now it's doing 220. If you attach 5 energies to it, you're doing 250 regardless. And with the Muscle Band, 270, which knocks out a Wailord with the Hard Charm if you needed to. And this is why I think Pikachu EX is actually the best card in the set. Now, usually when you have these mini sets, most of them are garbage. They're not very playable. They're just for fun and collectors. But I think we will actually see Pikachu EX become a competitive card because of Magnezone. And especially and expanded, you can play it with Eels. Now, the one thing Pikachu will have to worry about is Hex Maniac. How prominent will Hex Maniac be during the city championships is a big question, and if it's not played a lot, Pikachu EX will probably win some cities, and I'm excited to see Pikachu actually has a chance to win a cities just because of Overspark is such a great attack, and I really, really do have faith in this card. But hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something new about Pokemon. It was pretty fairly long. What do we go? Whenever a new Mewtwo, the Shadow Mewtwo, which I basically said that it was you know, it's a Shadow Pokemon. It's probably just means for Pokemon Tournament to help get some more hype around it to build up. You know, oh, I want to play Pokemon Tournament to play the Shadow Mewtwo. We talked about McDonald's with the Hoopa distribution, with the, you know, you got the Hoopa coming out through your games, and then you got the toys as well to go along with it between November 27th and December 23rd, which is pretty exciting. And then also they are partnering with Build-A-Bear Workshop to build your own custom Pikachu. Sadly, the Charizard costume would be only online. I think they should change that and make it wear for anything, because the coolest part about going to Build-A-Bear is picking out their costumes. And when you only have one option to get the Pokeball hoodie, you're pretty sad that way. Next up is the early release of the Collector's Chest Tin. As you see, we are still trying to load this one picture. My internet's not being very fan-friendly tonight, but still cool that you can get 5 packs for basically the cost of 5 packs. 5 booster packs is $24. which if you value the packs at $5 a piece, that is $25 as it is, which is great. Next up is going to be the Pikachu EX and Hoopa EX Legendary Collections. You get the pin, you get either Pikachu or Hoopa EX and 5 booster packs of previous sets. Not all breakthrough, but that's okay. And it is $35, which I think is worth it. And like I said, if you missed out, I think the Pikachu EX one is worth the one to really get. But either one, they both have great artwork. Don't get me wrong. All these legendary Pokemon look amazing in these artworks. I really do appreciate all the hard work that into. I wish the Pikachu X would have some great artwork. It seems like they just left the EXs as regular cards. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great Wednesday. Alrighty, bye.